Welcome to another edition of our little video podcast. I'm Kris Speez, joined by Russ. In this little video, we have Russ here versus another local player, Scott Watson.
Okay, so I got to tell you straight up, this is a terrible game to watch. And the reason I say that is because Scott is playing a tweaked Grand Crusader deck, and I am playing a solo Jack Bilgewater Bruiser deck. I'm playing on the CCGs, Cards, Comic, and Game from that, which is our local Battleground store for our Thursday night Battlegrounds here in Pittsburgh. And, God, this match was just atrocious. So I have some outs here, but they're not very good. And they're just not going to cut it. I don't have any ability removal. The deck that I'm playing is kind of absolutely fucking hilarious until it runs into something like something that's dependent on ongoing abilities, and then it just can't do anything.
Yeah.
So this is an immensely awkward game. I know I've accepted the fact that I've basically lost this one.
Yeah. Both players.
When I sat down. Both
players here rocking the Deathwing sleeves.
Yes.
Yep. Do you remember who won that die roll?
He did.
Okay. That's bad for you, by the way.
Oh yeah, he won the die roll. My opening hand. Just watch this. This is pretty good. So I'm thinking about how terrible my turns are going to be, spilling a bunch of dice that I hope are going to be relevant, but probably aren't.
Well, they're going to be relevant because they're going to be on your hero in a second.
Yeah, thanks. Super.
Someone came in and touched your mat.
So there's 7 cards, and they're atrocious. So back they go. So as you can see, we're off to a really amazing start here. Just treats and treats.
Whoever's to the left of you, which I believe was me, was pointing out stuff. I was just pointing.
So Scotty's playing the classic hero for the best hero for this deck, which is the pay 4 flip, deal 3 unpreventable. I'm playing really the only hero you can play with my deck, which is the guy who says pay 4 ready. You get to you ready your hero on a weapon and you swing for 4 less.
Yes. So it's a cute idea.
I believe he kept his opening hand because his hand was. He was like, "Oh, this hand is marginal." As the game goes on, you will find out that his hand is bonkers. Like his hand is disgusting.
Yeah. Scotty won that playmat he's using was a variation of this deck.
So he had
the Goblin and Vanguard key.
Turn 1, 2 guys.
Yep.
Con token and a dragon.
And pushing that 1 damage. Yeah.
Yep. I do not have a 1-drop. So go me.
Does your deck even run 1-drop?
It has a really good 1-drop for this situation.
Oh, Scotty had 2 Karns. That seems like a good hand.
This is his marginal hand. And that's Dragonbone Girdle.
Oh. So it looks like you got some 4 damage on you there.
So I'm delving like a beast.
Oh, 3 damage. I can count. Don't worry.
It's not relevant.
Yeah.
I wish it was. Like, if I'd gotten an Enraged Regeneration somewhere in this game, maybe. So I'm delving. I'm looking at the top 2 cards in my deck. I think 1 was something that I never wanted to see in a million years in this match, and 1 was a relevant card. Yeah, there we go. I think 1 was like a Perdition's Blade, which seemed fine here. Because I basically decided, my assumption was that he had Grand Crusader in hand, and that I was extra fucked. So here was the Perdition's Blade to kill one of his guys. So I'm expecting a Grand Crusader here and almost a concede on my part. But when he taps the girdle to blow up his guy, I know that he wasn't holding Grand Crusader then. He's digging for 1. Okay? And the reason I know that is because he sacked one of the Dragonkin that he could use, and obviously drew into the Grand Crusader, because he just played it there.
Yeah,
I have no way to kill that card. That's a problem card. I need to find an Enraged Regeneration, and I need to find one now, because in my hand I have the card that I can stash to give my weapon +1 attack. So I can get my weapon to 3 attack without using a resource.
You seem to left the card on top of the deck.
Yeah, it was like a Raging Shout or something, because I didn't see an Enraged Regeneration, and I didn't want to take the chance on the random card. Like, there was a card that I could pump my weapon to 3 attack, and I figured that I needed to get that online as quickly as I could. So I'm thinking, So there we go. I stashed that to give 1 there, and I take another 3 damage to the face. And now the problem is my hand has literally nothing that costs 2 at all.
That's a problem. I would call that a problem.
He draws Twilight Citadel. So now he can draw 2 cards a turn, and there's a second Grand Crusader. So that ally is a 4/6/5. Is a 6/5 1-drop that delves.
Yeah, that's pretty good. I would play that card. I would.
Yeah, I'm in serious trouble, obviously. So I do the only move that I think I really can here. If you notice, I am running a quest that no, that's not Cleansing with Chill. That shuffles the graveyard.
Oh yeah, well that's a good quest too.
It's relevant. I play the Horseman's Helm because then I can block this chick's attack. Now watch Scotty's turn. So that's card number 3.
Yep.
And a 1-drop that lets him delve.
Well, he delved last turn, so he was probably going to draw a good card for his turn.
Yeah, you can see me tapping my fingers because I'm dead, and I know I'm And that's a Twilight Citadel token.
Which is also a 5/5, if my math does me correctly.
Oh, it does. It does. Your math is, in fact, correct.
Yep. I can count goods. But that's a pretty scary field you're looking at there, Russ.
As you can see, I am...
Did he not attack you?
Sure. I can prevent all the damage he could deal.
Oh, okay, yeah.
There was no reason for him to attack. Thinking, straightening my deck, wishing that my deck contained things that said destroy all abilities in play. I have a Timriv in hand, too, by the way. Yeah, and he shows me the card that the 4-cost guy that gives all cheap allies another 2 assault or something like that.
No, it doubles their attack. Is that 4
Oh, it doubles it. Oh, well, yeah, fantastic.
Yeah.
So I was like, I was already in crap. And this is me explaining to someone who asked. They were like, your game's over already? And I was like, yeah, my face was beaten in severely.
Okay.
Severely damaged face.
I thank everyone out there for listening, and hope you listen.
Yeah, sorry that was so disappointing.
Yeah.
But to be fair, I did come in second in that tournament.
Yep.
So the deck can perform. Just not there.